All right, you guys know what the R means?
Radius.
That's radius. You guys know what theta means?
Angle.
So this one says the radius is greater than 0. And this is the angle is between 2 pi and 4 pi. Okay, this one is just one revolution between 0 and 2 pi. This guy right here is, what does that mean? Oh, he's negative, that the radius is negative, and the radius is positive. Okay, so let's look at 21. Let's see what the heck that means. This says 5 pi over 6. So let's see. We go pi over 6, which is approximately right there, and we're going to go out to about right there. We're going to say that the length of this is 5. Okay, so this is 5 pi over 6. And the question is, it's like the one, okay, use a polar coordinate system like the one shown, whatever, to plot each point with the given. Okay, that's what I did. Then find another representation for each of these. Oh, okay, so A. We have to get this point, but our angle has to be between 2 pi and 4 pi, and our radius has to be positive. Okay, so if I go all the way around, there's 2 pi, right? So how much more do I have to go to get to this angle right here? I have to go pi over 2. No, it's pi over 2. Oh, dang it, it's supposed to say pi over 6. What a dummy. Okay, so that's supposed to say pi over 6. My bad. Pi over 6. Okay, so that would be, wouldn't that be, because all the way around, I know it's 2 pi, but with the denominator is 6, that would be 12 pi over 6, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so if I go just a little bit more, that would be 13 pi over 6. So I'm going to 13 pi over 6, and then my radius is 5. It has to be positive. I'm good. All right, is everybody good with that? Mm-hmm. That's A. Now let's look at B. B says I have to be between 0 and 2 pi, but this time the radius is negative. What? So what would I face? What direction would I face so that when I jump back negative, I can go negative 5? Okay, so we know for sure that we're going to have a negative 5 right here. What direction would this be right here? What is that? That I mean, I know that just going like this, that would be 6 pi over 6. So do you guys know what just a little bit more would be so that you would be facing this direction and then go the backwards that way? Yeah, 7 pi over 6. 7 pi over 6 is between 0 and 2 pi. Right?
That's 210.
What? 210 degrees? Yeah, if you were in degrees, yeah, that would work if it was in degrees. Yeah, perfect. Okay, the last one, let's do, has to be positive, but this time, our angle is negative. Whoa. This is weird. Okay, 5 is your radius. What are my degrees going to be? Or my radians? We know it's going to be negative. 11 pi over 6. Because if we went backwards all the way, that would be negative 12 pi over 6. But we don't want to go all the way. We want to backtrack just a little bit. We want to stop ourselves right short, right there. So then we have a negative 11 pi over 6. And those are all your answers. Oh, so pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah. These are the same point. Even though they look different, they're all the same point. Polar coordinates. Interesting. Can't do that with rectangular coordinates.